Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. I don't care what anybody says, I don't care what your opinion is, I don't care if you get offended. This is the Donald Trump that I know, and this is the Donald Trump that I love. I am so sick and tired of this fake politics BS, this holier-than-thou attitude that these politicians have. Their curated image on the outside, the perfect American politician. There's always freaking skeletons in the closet. You know, it's a perfect exterior image. It's just Uncle Joe. But in the back, but of course behind the scenes in the back room, they're effing you. Playing a bunch of corrupt goons, enriching themselves off of your back. I have no interest in it anymore. I want to see real. That's why Donald Trump is the best, because of moments like this. The guy just riffs and of course lets it rip, and he says what we're all thinking. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, so like I said, the standard is just frickin' say it.
I want to see Hunter ask these questions. Hunter, you know nothing about energy. You know nothing about China. You know nothing about anything, frankly. Hunter, you're a loser. Why did you get $1.5 billion, Hunter? And your father was never considered smart. He was never considered a good senator. He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass.
A lot of people are turned off by this. I hear that and my immediate thought is, F yeah. Enough playing games, tiptoeing around sensitive topics. Just say the damn thing. Oh, it's offensive. It's so unpresidential. No, it's true. How in the hell does Hunter Biden, no skill, crackhead Hunter Biden, get himself in the positions that he was in? Say it. And how does Joe Biden go from political laughingstock 1% Joe to being the supposed most popular president in American history when everybody knows he's a frickin' clown? And now we're proving a corrupt clown. You know, we keep seeing all these Twitter leftoids making the argument of how competent and how intelligent and capable Joe Biden is and what an incredible career the man's had. They're simply rewriting history. Joe Biden's a fool and he always has been. And now, of course, with his deteriorating brain, it's gotten even worse. How could Donald Trump say what he said there? Well, he said it because it's true. And even left-wing media outlets want to have that same conversation nowadays. Here's a piece from The Hill. We need a serious conversation about Joe Biden's brain. Yeah, you think? No, I would have never thought that Joe Biden has a brain problem.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him.
It's hard to tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq.
Imagine had the tobacco industry been immune to being sued.
How could you question Joe Biden? He's had such a stellar track record. He definitely deserves to be a two-term president. Really, it seems as though Politico, far-left Politico, doesn't think so at all. Far-left Politico says Democrats should primary Joe Biden. Left-wing media is starting to talk about Joe Biden's dementia problem. I guess it's never really too late, huh? Far-left Politico said Democrats should primary Joe Biden. President Joe Biden needs a tune-up. He needs a tune-up. That's the stupidest thing. He's a stiff when speaking at a lectern. When not a stiff, the 80-year-old can be a dolt, saying as he did this week that Russian President Vladimir Putin is losing the war in Iraq when he meant Ukraine, or blurting out a senseless "God save the Queen" man at a gun control rally last week, or of course, let's add, telling reporters that his butt's been wiped.
My butt's been wiped.
The English language has never been his friend. So it's logical that his managers, his aides, have limited his exposure to the press. If Biden can't vanquish a worthy Democrat in primary season, he has no business entering the general election. Where's the confidence? I thought we couldn't question Joe Biden. Thought he was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Give me a frickin' break. It's time to go full on the offensive and to take this corrupt clown down. And boy, oh boy, they're getting desperate. They want the conversation to be about literally anything but Joe Biden's current state, all the scandals, and of course at the forefront, at least in terms of electoral purposes, his failures. And now they're pathetically trying to change the conversation. The entire left-wing media apparatus is working overtime to try to promote this idea of Bidenomics. Biden is trying to co-opt Trump's biggest strength, the economy. The wildness of Donald Trump's political style often obscures, at least to his critics, the more banal dimensions of his appeal. The strongest of Trump's arguments, and the one that Biden has the most to fear in 2024, is economic. Data shows that Trump didn't build a great economy, he inherited it. Biden has Trump beat when it comes to the US economy. So why isn't he getting credit? They're trying to make the argument that Joe Biden is a better economic president than Donald Trump. The official POTUS Twitter account keeps tweeting nonsense like this: 13 million jobs created. We're making things in America again, and we're taking action to bring down the costs on kitchen table items. That's Bidenomics. 13 million jobs created. Okay, they keep spreading nonsense, fake news, and manipulated data in a clear, desperate attempt to change the topic and to win on issues that they're clearly losing on. Obviously, the White House is in panic. Obviously, the White House is fearful of the Trump comeback, and they should be, because Donald Trump is going MAGA mode. And good. More rhetoric like this, please.
When I get back in office, I will appoint a real special prosecutor to investigate every detail of the Biden crime family of corruption.
The weaponization of the DOJ, the failures, the corruption, the globalist warmongering nonsense. It's time to go on the offensive. It's time to dish out red pills to the masses by the millions and stop playing this status quo, BS, disingenuous political marketing game. It's time to wake up the normies, one based speech at a time. And most importantly, bring the receipts. You know, one thing that I really hope Donald Trump continues to do is bring receipts. Just like he did during that town hall where CNN hack Caitlin Collins tried to take Donald Trump down with that January 6th question. Trump was ready for it, and he pulled out the evidence from his coat pocket, the amount of email evidence, phone transcripts, and actual phone audio recording evidence, the data, the stories, the reports, the testimonies, the amount of dirt that Donald Trump possesses on Joe Biden, like legitimate dirt, not just fake, salacious garbage. Well, it's so substantial, there's so much of it, that I hope Trump starts bringing it with him everywhere he goes. You know, when he gets on that debate stage or at any of his rallies, he should bring big visual posters to show the American people exactly who Joe Biden is. A corrupt little scoundrel. Don't hold back and play safe politics. Go on the offensive, take them down, and come back with a big win. At least that's my perspective. If you guys agree and you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. You know that we'd love to have you here. Thanks for watching, friends, and I'll see you on the next one.